Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the annual Siedler's Most Used Bag Awards Ceremony of 2024. I'm your host, Amanda Siedler, and I will guide you through the winning bags of each category this evening. We have nominees in the categories of Work Bag of the Year, Cute Little Everyday Bag of the Year, Travel Bag of the Year, Weekend Bag of the Year, and then the most renowned award of MVP Bag of the Year, Most Valuable Player. Guys, let's just jump straight into this. Wait, one of the bags is late to the ceremony. She was stuck in hair and makeup, but now we can commence the award ceremony. Let's start with the Weekend Bag of the Year, because obviously everyone adores a weekend. And for those weekend activities, it's not a want, it's a need, we need chic little bags that can do it all and that can complement our little weekend journeys, right? In this category of Weekend Bag of the Year, we have two winners actually, because these two bags are literally some of the most fabulous bags I've ever owned. In shared first place, we have the Hermès Evelyne in the size GM in this gorgeous espresso brown color, and my Mulberry Bayswater Satchel, also in this gorgeous espresso brown color, but this one with aged gold hardware and this one with palladium hardware. When I tell you that these two bags, if they left my collection, I would immediately want to repurchase them. That's an understatement. These two bags, honestly, I'm so happy to have in my collection now seeing them. This is more of a chocolate brown and this is more of an espresso brown. Apologies. This bag I've had for so long, literally. If you're a regular to my channel, then you would know that this was a gift from my parents. We went to New York over Christmas. They walked me over to the little Mulberry store and they let me pick whatever bag I wanted. This was like a decade ago at this point, and I've just not put this bag down for more than like a month. This bag has been on heavy rotation for the past decade. She just keeps performing. Sure, the corners are a little bit, not worn, but they're showing a little bit of wear at least. But in general, this has just been such a great bag. Also in 2024, right? It's just one of those grab and go bags. You don't have to think about it. It has a shoulder strap, right? So you just fling it across your body and go happily to whatever your weekend activity is. I know some of you guys have found these bags on the preloved market. I would lie if I said that I'm not a little bit jealous of you who found one of these in Bordeaux on the preloved market. I think that sounds like such a gorgeous bag. I think though that I'm happy to have this chocolate brown one in my collection. I think it's timeless, classic, and chic. I think it's giving English countryside. I do have a review for this bag on my channel. It's slightly old, so I'm not sure I want to recommend it anymore because I think it might be a little bit cringe, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. This bag is my Hermès Evelyne in the GM size. I just filmed a review for this, so I won't linger on this either, but once again, if you're a regular to my channel, then you know my take on Hermès Evelynes. I think they're the most wearable, the most practical, the most kind of low-key luxurious Hermès bags you can get, honestly. It has a crossbody strap. It has the perforated H on the back, which is recognizably Hermès, right? But if you want to wear it in a completely inconspicuous way, just wear the pocket, which is actually the front of the bag, to the front, and then you have like such a luxurious, chic, but yet understated bag to bring you through all of your weekend adventures, which is what this has done for me in 2024. So this is probably one of my most used bags ever in my collection, even though I only got it in October 2023. So I've only had it for a little bit over a year, right? But this is just amazing. Now, obviously, once the weekend is done, what do? We go to work. And when we go to work, we need that work bag that just carries us through all different scenarios in our work life, but does it in a practical yet chic manner. And what bag will that be apart from, the Celine Triomphe Tote. The Celine Triomphe Tote wins the Work Bag of the Year category. This bag, it just brings me joy looking at it, even though it's a work bag. You know, this, I think, It goes with everything. It's one of those bags that, like, it's a little bit unique looking for a work bag. Not everyone would know that this is the Celine Triomphe monogram, right? Most people at my workplace would probably just think that this has some like flowery kind of pattern or something. They would probably not notice that this is a Celine bag. But what it does, it goes with everything. Because it's black, it's gray, it's navy blue, it's brown, it has that gold little pop of hardware, right? So this is just a neutral supporter of every outfit, and she just performs year on year. This bag is just basically, it has no compartments apart from that little zippy pocket. On the top, do I have anything in here? Obviously, because it's me, I have tissues in here, but nothing else. And it does have those little kind of, like back in the day, like the phone type pockets, but obviously this is not a phone type pocket anymore, right? So this I bought pre-loved. I don't think Celine sells this anymore. I've got no idea what era of Celine this is, but honestly, I think it's just fabulous. And if you want to make it a little bit smaller, you can pop the little corners, which I never do because I need a space for my laptop and my lunchbox and my little shawl if I bring one, and my cosmetic case, and I don't know, the phones, the earbuds, the AirPods, oh my god, what happened? The key and card holder from Louis Vuitton, it fits everything. And also if it's a little bag, if you want to bring like a bag in the bag that you can bring to your like lunchtime errands or something like that, right? So this, it's just fabulous, and I'm still obsessed with this, and this is just the best little work bag I could ever ask for. And I bought it pre-loved for literally like 200 and something euros, right? So it was a good deal in my opinion. Which brings us to our next category, because when we're both at work and we're in our weekend lives, we obviously travel, right? At least I do. So travel bags of the year will be once again 2 winners in the same category, because these two have literally taken me through all of my trips this year of 2024. First off, we have to talk about the Dior Travel Tote. This little duffel bag, or whatever we want to call it, is just fabulous. As you know, it has some wear and tear on the corners, which I'm still a little bit conflicted on what to do about, but in general, this bag, I just stuff it with whatever I need as like a carry-on on the plane. I've traveled both with this as like my bag on top of my rolly suitcase, right, when I go through the airport, and I've traveled with this like as my only bag for like weekend away stays. I think this bag is the bag that does it all. It's obviously a vintage Dior tote, and it just fits everything. I have some random things in here, like a little Lululemon bag and like some face masks and stuff, but please disregard that. But otherwise, it's just a big, essentially, tote that you can just fill all your hopes and dreams and secrets in, and she won't tell. She will just host everything in here. You will go your merry way to your destination. This bag is just fabulous. It was a purchase that was influenced by my mom, because she also has a Dior travel duffel bag. And I just think, like, it's the underrated cousin of, like, a Louis Vuitton keep-all or, like, a Goyard travel bag. But this is a little bit more unexpected. It looks heritage and chic and vintage to me, and that's what I love about it. I think this is just brilliant. I adore the leather sides to it, which will probably be its downfall in the long run, right, with the leather on the corners. But regardless, I'm so happy to have this, and this has traveled with me so much this year. Similarly, we could not have had this category without mentioning the Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage. I'm just wasting time not taking it up to the screen because it's heavy. This bag, I will not be able to show you it in its entirety, but this is just my little Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage that travels with me everywhere. You see, it has the little kind of handle on the side, it has a handle on the top, and then you just have those snap closures on the side of the bag with 4 wheels. Can you see the 4 wheels? Yes, you can. This bag has made it into many videos on my channel. I have had my gripes with it. It's been falling apart at times, but we've fixed it together, right? I mean, you've seen the videos. And I do have a review for this, so I'm not gonna linger, but I think if you want high quality, kind of designery type luggage, why are you looking at anything apart from the Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage? To me, Rimowa is the luggage brand, right? My grandpa traveled with it. I have like one of his pieces there, which I showed in like the review video of my Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage, but Rimowa luggage is where it's at, in my opinion. I think it's the most classic and timeless luggage piece that you can get. It's just giving low-key luxurious. It's giving effortlessly chic. And when you see someone else travel with one of these luggage pieces, you're just like, they get traveling. They understand what traveling is all about. Which is why I adore this piece. Yes, it's a little bit heavy. It probably is overweight many times when I travel with it because the luggage itself is super heavy. But Rimowa obviously has the kind of polycarbonate luggage pieces, which in my opinion are not as chic as the aluminum ones. But, you know, if you want to be within the weight limit, then those are probably a better option for you. But regardless, the Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage, one last sneak peek, and the Dior Travel Duffel, the vintage one, are my travel bags of 2024, and I expect these to continue to be my travel bags in 2025 as well. Right, now to the category of the cute little everyday bag. This has been the year of the Oleada Mini Anchor bag for me. And you will quickly realize why. Honestly, I think these bags are fabulous. I'm so obsessed with them. Whatever you wear them with, they just dress up your outfit in an effortless way. They're just a chic and timeless addition to an outfit. This bag, like even my mom and dad, they're obsessed with this bag. They're like, the leather looks so squishy and luxurious. And the bag itself with the taupe color and the gold hardware, I think it just gives like a balanced look to it, and then with the white little toggle, it's just adding a little bit of extra vibes to the bag. I think this... Why is there tissues everywhere in my life? But this bag I've worn so much. It has a little micro suede type lining to it. There was a fly here. Why is there a fly here? Oh my god. How is that possible? It's the middle of winter. It's like a banana type fly, a tiny one. Do people call them banana flies in other countries, or is that just Sweden? I don't know, but whatever. It has a little zippy pocket in the back, which I can fit like a phone or something. And it's just a brilliant little bag. It packs a punch, like you fit a surprising amount in here. I showed you in a little pack with me video what fits in this, and I'm just impressed. Like I can fit a little water bottle, I can fit my AirPods, I can fit my phones, I can fit my key and card holder, I can fit, what else can I fit? Like a little hand sanitizer, a lip gloss, whatever. Everything that I need to bring on my cute little everyday adventures fits in this bag. And like I bring this on grocery runs and just like little outing, like little brunches, whatever. These bags I've worn so much. This was my first little Oleada Mini Anchor bag. So this one has had time to like soften up in terms of the leather. So this one, it just looks like it's softened and it's become like smushier and kind of more, I don't know, lived in with time, which I think is a sign of a great quality leather bag. Similarly with this, like the soft leather on it, it's softened with time. Obviously it does have the leather backing, so I'm not worried about kind of color transfer and stuff like this from darker colored pieces, which is generally what I tend to wear with this since it has that darker colored base. But equally, I could see myself wearing this in summer with like that ecru colored Max Mara blazer, for example. I think that would go fabulously in summer too. Then I have the black version of the same little mini anchor bag. This color name is Caviar, which I just think is a luxurious experience. No, the hardware this time is silver, which I think makes for a little bit more of a cool tone, kind of edgier vibe. Not saying that this is an edgy looking bag, but for my aesthetic, this type of bag with silver hardware I think gives a little bit of interest to my looks, which I think is fabulous. So this one I've worn quite a bit, especially with like navy blue pieces, like my navy blue Burberry trench coats because they have that kind of gunmetal silver hardware on them. I think it looks just fabulous worn with this bag. And lastly, oh my god, we have a new little mini anchor bag. This one is also in the color Caviar. It's so new that I haven't even removed the tag. Oh my god, it's so exciting. This is a Oleada Mini Anchor bag, obviously in leather once again. This one is named Ash, right? It's literally the same, but this one is just in Caviar, right, with the black color and the silver hardware. Same thing here. You have the shoulder strap, right, so you just fling this across your body, or you remove the shoulder strap and carry it handheld, or you put on the second shoulder strap and make it into a backpack. Honestly, I haven't really made it into a backpack yet, but I think that could be a super cute vibe too. Like the leather hasn't had time to soften just yet, but I remember that this was the same feeling of the ash colored one in the beginning. So I expect that this one will just soften with time and give more of like a relaxed looking vibe like this one has started to do, which I'm so excited about. Oh my god, the year of the Oleada Mini Anchor bag is literally 2024. I discovered these mid-year, I would say, and they've literally taken over my handbag collection. Oleada, thank you for gifting me these bags and being a long-term partner to the channel. If you have missed it, we still have a Black Friday discount that's running and that's live until December 2nd. So if you want to make a last minute Oleada purchase, this is the time to do so, because I don't think the discounts will get better than this. We get 25% off, we get a $100 gift card that's valid until the end of 2024, and we get a free little knot bag included with any bag purchase from Oleada's website. And that 25% discount is valid site-wide, so not only on the Oleada Mini Anchor bags. So I will leave all of that in the description box in case you are in the market for an Oleada bag. So the Oleada Mini Anchor bag is obviously my cute little everyday bag of 2024. And I'm so excited that these bags made it into my life this year because they've been such a blessing, honestly. Also, I just wanted to give a quick little mention to the Oleada Marina Soft Bucket bag. This one I got pretty recently, but I've worn it so much. I've worn it both to like the office to bring my laptop in, but also little weekend adventures. This one I wore like this weekend for a little countryside outing with my friend. We just walked around a cute little town, popped into all of the little thrift shops. We had a cute little wine with some snacks. When I say snacks, we had way too much food. And this just looked like it belonged in that countryside setting. It looks heritage to me. It looks a little bit equestrian due to the jacquard fabric and due to the kind of soft kind of lines of the leather. It gives me a little bit of like saddle vibes for some reason, and I think it's just brilliant. And something that I've recently discovered, when you travel and you have a little kind of rolly suitcase, you just put this over the telescopic handle and then it stays. Can we just bring you over here? This is the Rimowa Classic Cabin Luggage, obviously. And then you don't have to hold on to the bag. Literally, what a flex, honestly. Functionality and design in one bag. OMG, we could not ask for more. Now, for the MVP of the year, this is a difficult category, right? I was umming and ahhing. I was thinking of making the Oleada Mini Anchor bag the MVP of the year because obviously I have so much love for that bag. I was thinking whether it should be the Hermès Evelyne, right? Because that's obviously such a key staple in my wardrobe. But then it was like the discovery of the year, apart from the Oleada Mini Anchor bags, was the little Cartier bag. This handbag honestly has revolutionized the handbag game for me. The color of it, the shape of it, the fact that it's a vintage bag from the 90s that I just discovered randomly on Vestiaire Collective and just haven't been able to put down ever since. This has been with me on travels. This has been with me on little kind of coastal stays. This has been with me on business trips. This is just a gift that keeps on giving. Obviously, like I said, I hunted it down on Vestiaire Collective. I know that some of you guys have bought some on Vinted and on other preloved sites, right? And I've seen some of you hunt down like other unique Cartier bags. One of you guys, Rebecca, you sent me a picture of like a fabulous little black bag with a metal handle. That's a vintage Cartier piece, and that is just stunning. It's gorgeous. These vintage Cartier pieces, like I couldn't not include this as the MVP of the year, because vintage Cartier, it's chic, it's heritage, it's timeless, it's classic. It's a brand that I think surprisingly is valued lower than it should be on the internet, because it's Cartier. It's a fabulous brand that made fabulous bags back in the 90s. I'm not sure about the bag quality now, right? And I think it's a unique bag that not a lot of people have. I have bought 2 other Cartier bags since this one, but this started the Cartier obsession. So this clearly had to be the MVP of the year for me. I think Cartier in general, obviously everyone agrees that it's a fabulous brand, like for watches, for example, for jewelry, for silk scarves, for, I don't know, a lot of different pieces, right? But the bags, for some reason, are not really getting the hype that they deserve on the internet, but I am here to change that. I want to start a petition for Cartier bags to get the hype that they deserve, honestly, because look at all of this detail. On the strap, you have the little Cartier logo right there. You have a nod to the Trinity range with this little detail on the strap. You have another nod to the Trinity range right there. You have the logo on the front. You have a little Cartier logo in there. And then you have the Cartier symbol on the zipper. Where is it? Yes, it is right here. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to show you, but there we have the little zipper with the little Cartier logo. And it has a lining with the Cartier logo all over it. And it obviously has 2 front pockets and 1 back pocket. So this is just a well-made bag, and it has that fabulous magnetic closure. I feel like a broken record speaking about this bag on my channel, because we have had a lot of airtime, you and me, on this channel this year. But this just had to be the MVP, because a vintage Cartier bag for what I think I paid like 200 euros or something for a beautiful piece like this is just unheard of in today's handbag economy, right? So that just had to be the MVP simply. Guys, that was the award ceremony of 2024 in terms of the most used handbags from yours truly. I'm absolutely delighted to have hosted you for this year's award ceremony. I hope you enjoyed the vibes and the roundup of this year that has been 2024. I'm looking forward to going into 25 and enjoying these bags, because I think my handbag collection is in a good place. I think I'm gonna film like an entire handbag collection video, because at this point in time, I have a feeling that my handbag collection is the largest in number that it will ever be. It's a big statement, but I feel like I have over 30 bags. I don't think I want to have more than over 30 bags in terms of luxurious pieces that I actually have time to rotate and have time to wear and have time to take care of and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that at some point. If you're interested in a full handbag collection, please do let me know in the comments. Which one of these bags were your favorite? What bags are your MVPs of the year, or whatever category you would like to tell me about? I would love to know. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for the Siedler's Awards ceremony. I put out videos on Thursdays and Sundays, so I hope to see you back here then. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. It does help out my teeny tiny channel a bunch. And until I see you back here with my next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.